All right, guys, we are back. I think we're back. I'm gonna try to get this rolling here, but we lost all our viewers, so just be patient. YouTube's overworked right now, and yeah, this was their servers though. When I tried to connect, it just said it wouldn't connect to their servers. We got 12 people in here. What's up, guys? We're back. Yeah, YouTube servers are overworked right now. So sorry, team. It is what it is.
Best move square. I think it's moving.
Market's ripping up, breaking highs here, up to 248, looking good. The stimulus bill must have passed. I'm gonna look at MU, see if we get a move above these previous high of the day at 44. Might scalp into that. Just depends on what the market's gonna do here. All right, guys, we are back. I think we're back. I'm gonna try to get this rolling here. Here, I'll post it to Discord.
There you go. Market pushing. Big push there.
All right, there goes MU. Market breaking highs. I don't like MU as much. Just not holding that high up there. Market pulling back. AMD pulling back. I might long into AMD move. Look at Netflix just tank here.
Netflix tanking. Okay. Looking at Walmart for that reason. I expected it to be tanking also, and it is.
I'm going to look on a dip buy for AMD here.
Okay. 113.50 is the risk right now.
CGC pulling back. I might take a little bit here. Add into it down to the $0.50. Terrible fill. But I'm going to add into it here. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Philip. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're having some issues. YouTube's bandwidth is restricted, so we're gonna be having some issues while we're home. They should get it straightened out eventually, but you know. Hey, thanks, Futures. Thanks, bro. Here's the dip on CGC. I'm gonna look for a bounce here. If not, just jump out. Problem is my entry with this one, unfortunately, just not a great entry. The spread was bad, got in with the worst spread. But if the market pushes up, breaks highs, I should be okay. I don't like my entry here. It's too much in the middle range. CGC's dropping, but Kron is up.
Literally was gonna say CGC when you said it.
Yeah, I'm in CGC now with 200 shares going long, but I'm waiting, anticipating the market moving up with it. But maybe I should have got AMD on that dip. Still a pretty small trade.
All right, looking for a quick dip here to try to get in space. I need to dip slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of. I got out for a $60 loss on CGC. Just choppy. CGC specifically is. I'm looking at AMD too. Like I said, I'm gonna start trading bigger size, and so you're gonna see me take a little bit larger swings, like I have been this week, and you know that's to be expected.
All right, gonna look for a 50s touch here for space, and then I could risk underneath it towards the 33.
I'm in with 300 of AMD. Gonna look for a surge up here if we can. Big drop in CGC, so glad I got out. Man, I'm getting hit with this big pullback in the market. There we go.
Looking for a dip buy here in space. Alright, thinking about starting to get short on MU. Seen 3 rejections at the top.
Big drop caught me, and AMD. Maybe I'm getting a little bit over impatient here. I'm gonna wait a little while before I trade anymore. Like I said, my max loss on the day might be like 150 bucks or so, but trading this time isn't really super beneficial for me. I actually like the pattern here though. I think AMD is gonna bounce here, especially at this pre-market high right here. I just don't feel like holding it through that, and so I'm gonna exit, plot my move, and come back, depending on what I see here. But right now, the market's just continually pulling back here.
All right, started put on, about to get out though, because it immediately just dropped on me. 25 is my out. If it goes lower than 25, I need to get out immediately. There's a little bounce there. The one I'm starting to like is MU, but I'm now in space, so it's kind of hard to watch them both.
All right, I made a little bit of money on AMD just now. I'm only holding 100 shares left. I caught the spike. It just squeezed me out initially, unfortunately, but I'm still pretty even on the day. Must have made 50 bucks from this. I'll take it. Hold the rest break even. See if we get a spike. If not, I'm out. There we go. Only down 35 bucks on the day instead of 70 now. So we'll see what we get. Market is pulling back to the VWAP. I think the market's probably about to bounce here though.
About to get out. If it goes through this, my stop.
Down
Another bounce there. Ooh, look at MU crack. I had that feeling. Man, that's the one I really wanted. I should have just stuck with it.
There's the SPY. Pulling back to the VWAP. We'll see if it bounces here or not.
MU created 3 resistance there and just tanked down.
There we go. We got 115 people back. At least we got some people back.
Yeah, I'd really like MU for the short if it bounces here to the VWAP, but
yeah, sorry, I had to turn Mitch up a little bit.
CRWD at VWAP, that one's a possibility.
In a second, bud.
Did everything just lock up? At least on my screen it did. Yeah, I just lost everything. Get out. Had to get out there big time. Flip down. Man, MU is definitely the one. Just a little annoyed I went for space. Should have stayed with MU.
AMD keeps chopping me out. Kind of probably should have held both of these. There's the SPY bounce a little bit there. But I'm watching the SPY pretty closely here to see what we're going to get.
Having data issues and stuff. Getting annoyed. I can already notice myself getting annoyed. Definitely MU is great. I just got my charts back up. CVS. 2 candles away from where I wanted it.
Market turning the other way. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Edgar. Welcome to the team, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. Hey,
MU
nice,
is
Joseph.
the trade.
There's 60s. Maybe I should have held my position, but as you guys can see, I'm definitely taking bigger size than I have been. And so it's going to be a little bit of a transitionary period, but I'll be alright, I think. There's AMD. Man, really wanted that one. I got to go to the restroom, guys. I'll be right back. So you don't have to hold it down, Mitch. I'll put you up.
No worries.
Did my stream still work? Alright. Yeah. Man, I ran over here. Alright, there's the market breaking under lows here. So,
Look at MU, man. I can't believe I missed that one. That thing just tanked. Had that feeling too. Just ended up going for a stock that it shouldn't have been.
Alright, so there's the market pushing down here. Had a few scalp opportunities, but I'm going to wait for the market to pick a trend. Market's actually coming right back down. Below that previous opening range high is now where the SPY is at. And so we'll see what we get. But let me look at the overall market news today. Alright, so we're getting a few stuff that come out. One of them is Boeing, specific part of the U.S. Senate stimulus bill of U.S. $17 billion for industries critical to maintaining national security, is reportedly largely aimed at Boeing, according to WAPO. So that's what's coming out right now. And then the market is just diving down here. Yeah, man, YouTube's having some issues.
Looking at ABT potential squeeze with the market dropping like it is. Nala.
All right, market's about to break lows. I might scalp into some of these moves as it happens. Just gotta find something that looks good for it. Maybe CGC. Maybe something more broadly affected by the market, like MU or AMD. Actually, we'll see. Here's the market testing that low of the day. It's bouncing. Yeah, my channel's doing fine, but people are back. Yeah, we had like 250 people in here before it died. When I tried to disconnect, it wasn't even OBS's fault. It was saying something like cannot connect to the server, which is YouTube. So YouTube's running into server issues, bandwidth and server issues is what it seems like. All right, here goes MU bouncing to the VWAP. Market's bouncing at that previous low of the day. So we're gonna see what we get. Maybe trade some bounces here, or maybe trade some shorts on these bounces. Just depends on what you think the market's going to do here. Right now, the market is completely sideways. Went up, down, crossed below the VWAP, bouncing again now.
Square coming back here. Looking for the dip here. Maybe take a shot here. Be careful with it though. It's a $4 to $5 range.
I just made about $57 on MU. I'm still holding 50 shares of it. Made about 60 actually. Caught that huge drop. Made my money back on that. So I caught that short into that bounce in the market. Break even day so far. Made $56 just now. Oh, I just realized I'm not up. My bad, team. Here's my P&L. Made $56. Let's see what else we can get. I might short into this low of the day break with some of these stocks too, because I think we're certainly going to get some drops here if the market breaks this low again. Watching the low of the day break in the SPY here. And alright, I'm shorting into MU. Market broke lows. This should drag some other stuff back down. Market bouncing back up. I'm probably going to jump out of this quickly. I'm going to let it test, but holding it roughly break even right now. Watching the market to see what it does here, because that's going to influence
big
this.
recovery there.
Market's testing that low. Ooh, almost drank old coffee. Big bounce in the market. Still testing. About break even in my MU trade right now. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna take half off there. Holding the other little half to try to let it work down here, especially if we get like a big flush in the market. MU should pull back down and test that low of the day at around 40 or so. Should be beneficial for me, just letting it work here, and I can hold the rest break even if I really want to. So that's my plan right now. There's the market bounce. If market bounces, I'll just get out break even since I took profits there. Put the music back on. Hey, thanks, Gideon. I appreciate it. And so I hope everybody can understand like my thought process in these trades and like why I'm taking them and like what I'm thinking. I'm observing the market and then I'm just scalping the volatility. I'm gonna get out of MU right here. The reason I'm gonna get out is because the market actually broke above that previous low of the day. And so maybe it's a bad move getting out of MU, but I'm going to take my profit and run because, well, as I say that, the market just came back down. Broke lows again here, so it's kind of scared me out of my short. But I actually made a lot from that short. I'm up 75 on MU today, and I pulled myself into the green. So we're just battling as the market moves, but market just broke lows, pulled up to test it, still coming back down. There's the big drop.
All right, just took a little starter there. '50s is my out.
market is just broke the lows of the day again. We'll see if it bounces there or not. Just quickly bounce back. There's the bounce. I'm guessing the market's going to pull back and test that previous low of the day, is what it seems. Yeah, there's the bounce to that previous low.
We'd really want these 80s to hold now. So low there, 61. All right, moving my stop up a little bit, help myself out. Limit the danger in this trade. $40, $50 risk. Let's see if we can get $100 or over $100 on this trade. Regardless, whichever way it goes, all you can do is always set yourself up. Huge buyer just stepped up on the bid side. Let's see what happens.
Is there anyone having slow internet too? Yeah, I mean, bandwidth
I think
is
it's
lower.
everybody's internet.
Yeah.
I think it's everybody's internet.
Yeah, bandwidth is
There you
lowered.
go.
So
Good surge for me. Let's be calm about this.
all right, so market's testing that previous low of the day. We'll see what happens here, if it breaks above it or if it gets rejected. Looks like it's trying to break over.
All right, guys, about to take some off here.
There's a dot in between there. Yeah. Yeah. What are you trying to log in for?
All right, just sold 30, guys.
Soon?
Sold 30 to give myself a profit now. Set the risk at break even. All right, guys, now stop place for the last 70 shares at 51. Let's try to let this work above VWAP. Let's try to let this work above VWAP here.
So market got actually pushed below the VWAP really quickly, or below the previous low of the day. AMD looks like it's about to break here.
Maybe should have stayed in scalping method, but I'm keeping to the way I trade, guys.
We might get another bounce here in the market. That might help you.
Yeah, I mean, all you can do is just stay to the trade, right?
Yep.
The plan is now that we've taken profit, we can't let this go into losing. So that's why I have to stop put out there. And whenever I feel a stock is moving way too fast for me, I've learned that it's okay to put stops as long as you can keep to your levels. If you feel you can't keep to your levels, it's okay. Would like to see it recover here. If it cracks this, it could stop us out, but I have it right there.
Getting a little bit of a bounce in the market. Yeah, Mitch is trading SQ.
To that $4 range, guys. Be careful with her. Trying to let her break out here through 52. All right, next stop on the upside would be 53.20s.
And I'm shorting into MU or AMD actually with this market drop. If we break the lows, this should be beneficial towards me. I'm gonna hold this a little bit longer. 92s, just took half off there, holding 50 shares left. Gonna see if AMD continues to break lows of the day, and that should benefit me here.
I'm just gonna stick to the trade, guys. Stick to the trade here.
There's the low of the day break in the market. AMD's down too. I wonder if I want to take another half off. Yeah, I'm going to take one more half off, and then I'm just going to let this last 25 shares just really work here in case AMD pulls back and breaks lows of the day. Get out there. Too big of a bounce.
Yeah, the market's still dropping. It's probably gonna stop me out right here. The market dropping like that.
Yeah, I'm up $40.25. Go ahead.
Nice. I didn't expect that one. Go for it.
Huh?
You got better news than I do.
Oh yeah, I'm up $40.25 on the day, so I'll take it. I've just been scalping microchip stocks mostly today.
Yeah. Seems like a scalping environment. I could have maybe taken $70, but I try to take ranges and stick to the plan.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's not my strategy. This is when I try to scalp. That's when I really get burned.
Yeah, man. It's tough.
Markets. Well, don't want it to go through 51 on the downside here. 51 stop put on. About to get stopped out there. I had about $70, only took off $26.30 there. I had about $30. I lost a little bit on the downside there when it sold me out, but not a bad trade.
Yeah.
Gave it a chance. Anything up to 53s, and that would have been, $200 plus winner. So
green
is
good,
what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Green is good, man.
All right, looking for APT now.
So yeah, if you guys saw my short here on AMD, I was shorting into this previous closing price. So as it moved closer to this previous closing price, that's when I jumped in, took half off here, another half off there, and then got stopped out down there. But that's kind of what I did. Worked really well. Scalping, the market was breaking lows and AMD was pulling back to a previous closing price. So all that told me that we might get a big drop there, and that's kind of what I took advantage of. Bill hasn't passed the house yet, so no money yet to spend. And that's going to be tough, Hopefully the house just passes it, man. It's time, We don't have time to argue about it. We just got to pass it.
The bear and me.
Yeah. Yeah, I want the market to go up because it affects every part of our everyday life. You know, market goes down, a lot of people get negatively affected by it. So
Yeah,
overall,
I just want the market to go down because I want long-term investments.
yeah. I mean, I think the long-term
But that's how it
investment time,
is.
like Disney was cheap, man. You know.
It didn't get to my price point. I wanted 75, and then I was gonna go in with about $500. So hopefully the job numbers can get me there.
It's to be able for him to do his work.
Is anybody gonna see this?
No, I mean, no. It's just for him to be able to edit like worksheets and stuff.
Is the market gonna come roaring?
Baby, I can't get in right now. Hold on, guys. I gotta see what my password is, and I gotta do this a different way for my wife.
If you need me to get off, I can too.
Oh no,
Whatever
you're
you
good.
want, John.
No, you're good. I just gotta. I can't remember. Hold on. Yeah, you're good. I just gotta.
So maybe it's making you watch a video. Try to watch
I'm gonna have to open up Chrome real quick.
I know. I know. Okay, just try it. See what happens. Make sure that the volume.
Music's gonna stop for just a second.
Oh, this guy. I'm looking at the chat over here.
I can't get it, man.
Why?
I don't know.
But you know that's it, right?
Trying a million different ones.
Okay, well why don't you do this before you get locked out?
Alright, hold on, baby. I'm streaming right now.
Oh, sorry. Hi everyone.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, I can get in this way, but
Well, why don't you use one of these then? I just need to be able to access.
I don't think I have a Google. What? Alright. What do you need? Do you need it right now, or can I do it later? Can I finish my stream?
No, this is for Jack's schoolwork. He needs to be able to. Hey, Jack, come here.
Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to do a bunch of stuff to get my kids into their school stuff, so sorry. Missed out on a few trades, obviously. But what's up, guys? Sorry, I can't even see the chat right now. Let me see. What are we looking like? I might short into AMD right here. Depends on what we get with the market, but that's what I'm looking at.
Hey guys, as I see the market drop here, I'm going to take one little trade here. Risk about 20 bucks here. A little bit over 20 bucks, 22 bucks on APT. With this one, I do not want it to drop past my stop limit, so I'm also going to set up a stop. Why? Just because 100% I can't let it drop past that. This is one of these that squeeze. Squeeze plays, you need to keep as tight as possible and give yourself a chance.
All right, guys, we got 200 people back in here. Looks good, finally. Let me play some music. Maybe a little loud. Let me fix that. There we go.
Also, Square looking better now, guys.
There we go. Got Mitch back up.
All right, another one I'm looking at, guys, is Square. Still potential in that one. Just want to see if I could get, yeah, I could still get 100 shares. All right, so I'm going to keep an eye on that one on a 5-minute to keep the emotions low. Sometimes I do this to keep my emotions low, guys. One of the biggest things you can do in trading is if when you go bigger in time frame, you probably are going to have less emotion. What I would like to see is a spider reject.
I hate it when mom and dad argue. We weren't arguing. I just told her she should have came to me beforehand, but it's cool. I know I was muted. Y'all couldn't hear me, but, you know. But she's trying. She's up doing schoolwork with my kids, so, you know. It happens.
CRWD there for fade, but it's not really a fade. That's a VWAP reject. How is lovely American Airlines today?
Hi, Carol. Tell John he needs to shave. Dude, don't even start. She would jump on that. Yeah.
American Airlines just shows what's happening, guys. Watch if American Airlines rips out past 17 today, I would think, yeah, bullish day. But until then, this looks like a chop day right now. Amazon Fresh. That's all I gotta say. I've been getting all my stuff from Amazon Fresh.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do something, you know?
I'm not going out,
Yeah, me
so
neither. I ain't doing
I
that.
use 3 services. I do use 3 delivery services. I'm using Walmart's delivery service. I'm using Amazon's Fresh delivery service, and I'm also using 7-Eleven's delivery service.
Hey, do your thing, bro. I've been using Kroger, you know?
There you go.
Whatever works, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and at times like these.
Right, 100%. Stressful, you know, I'm just doing whatever works. Whatever will get me my food, I'm eating it, you know?
Can't blame you, man.
I just took another half off of AMD. I'm holding 100 shares left. Another quick scalp, up $60 on the day.
Definitely though today.
Another half off. Sorry.
That MU just kind of gave me a big look at the market, and what we got to were just high resistance numbers, full swings, man.
Up 70 on the day now. Just took the rest off of AMD there. What I'm really doing here, guys, just to show you real quick. So if we look at AMD got rejected below this previous closing price right here. That's where I shorted into it, and I also shorted into it because the SPY was running into this resistance right here, which it has respected a ton up to this point. You see this resistance right here. SPY's respected that resistance all day, or the last 30 minutes at least. And so when the SPY pulled back to that and AMD broke below that previous close, I jumped in short and wrote it down. And so, you know, AMD, MU, microchip stocks have been what's been doing me right today. Up $70 on the day now. Mostly quick scalps. Just trying to slowly grow.
Man, if we end down on the day today and we come out with negative numbers tomorrow, where are we going to be at tomorrow, guys?
How do you decontaminate your stuff? Bleach.
Lysol.
Hey, Fighter, appreciate the sub, bro. Welcome to the team, man.
Lysol, man, Lysol.
Yeah, my wife uses a watered down bleach mostly, and then she'll wipe all the plastics down from the store. And so usually, yeah, we don't just eat it straight out. Like we let it sit isolated in a different room and then wipe it down. Honestly, because like even still, like the stuff's gonna have potential COVID-19 particles on it, so we gotta get rid of that. Yeah, no.
Yep. That's how you do it. You want to clean everything off. All right, APT tanked there, guys. Another loss there, $30 loss. At least manageable, controlled, and that's what's important here. Because I put the stop, I saved myself about $20. Because this was a play that either was going to go immediately green, or if it did go red, I didn't want anything to do with it.
Hey, thanks, Netron. I appreciate it, bro.
The only trade I'm going to look for now, and I'm going to put it out there, is if Square can find the bottom here and start surging its way back, just because the flag is so big.
But yeah, this is a good example of how you should scalp. I've done really well today, guys, and as you can see, the positive accuracy rate has been super beneficial. You know, I've traded AMD and MU multiple times, and I can maintain a really high accuracy rate scalping like I'm doing. I'm using big market moves to dictate when I'm going to enter and exit, and usually I'm analyzing big resistance and support levels on the SPY, and either looking for those levels to hold or break depending on where my bias is on that. On the overall market. And so that's really what I'm doing, is just looking for confirming moves in the overall SPY and then using that to mostly short MU really here. Alright guys, we got over 200 people in here. If anybody wants to use the same platform as us, they do have a sale going on right now. Allows you to day trade and short stocks. Once you're approved for their funded account packages, the base package is $3.99, comes with a lot of cool stuff. Includes 14,000 in buying power. Once you're approved, you basically become a contractor for them, and you're allowed to trade their accounts. And the base one is a $14,000 funded account with no PDT rule and shorting ability. And the way it works is, it's like a prop firm. So there's a 70-30 profit split. So since they're giving you 14K to trade with for 400 bucks, they're going to keep 30% of your profit. And then there's a $700 max loss. But again, you're only paying $375 during the sale. So the sale only lasts for another day. And if you want to check that out, I'll post this link here and you can see it. Find the link for it. Like I said, it's $375 for the next day or so. And here's the link for that if you want to check it out.
Yeah, guys, check it out. Gives you a great ability to not only go long, but also go short on some stocks. Days like today when things flip, you can go short. You got to give yourself an ability to trade your strategy and what can benefit you.
Yeah, somebody's asking, can you use it from Canada? Yes, you can. Alright, so market's moving up. Finally broke over that big resistance level. Moving up to the VWAP here. CGC is moving up to that previous close. If I thought the market might reject here, I could short into CGC in anticipation that it holds underneath this previous close right here. I don't know what the market's going to do though, and I'm just going to wait. What's an ozone generator? But we finally got over 200 people back in here. Welcome, guys. Welcome back. Looks like YouTube is doing us right now. Thank you, YouTube. We love you, YouTube. We don't hate you. And Big Brother Google, you know.
Thinking about maybe doing a VWAP reject here for Square, but I'm kind of concerned that it could get a squeeze through 52.
Yeah, in this market, like, basically the last 6 months or so, almost every month has been green, right? And I think every month actually has been green. But what I had to do is that, like, for 4 months in the last 6, trading went really, really well. Then this happened, and for about a month, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that favorable, you know. For really, it was a few weeks. And then the last 3 weeks have been incredibly profitable for me. And so it's just right back to business as usual. And it kind of shows how sometimes you're going to get, you know, variance. You're going to get swings. The market's going to change. It's not going to be as favorable for your strategy. And sometimes vice versa. Like, sometimes your strategy will work for a few weeks and that gives people false hope. The big thing here is that you got to analyze the whole picture and see if it's actually beneficial for you. And that's what you should do before you trade a funded account, because that's what's ultimately going to save you money.
Big surge there in Square, guys. Market looks like it's coming back here. I'm looking for a VWAP bounce play. Definitely wish I still had the 51s. We'd be already up near $2 or $3. So gonna go ahead and try to figure out where I can get into this one. This one's surging so hard though.
YouTube says John is the Illuminati. Hey, maybe I am, you know. Maybe I am. And that kills the virus, Joe?
What kills the virus?
Apparently
Joe?
an ozone generator. My man.
Joe?
Joe Monroe. You know.
Yeah, you can use UV light. But who wants that in their house?
Me. I need some sun. Sun's good for you. You know,
I don't like that. I don't like that white light. I can't handle it.
I mean, I've been going out and playing baseball every day with my kids. I've been the Sultan of SWAT, the Great Bambino in it with my kids. We've been batting with the wiffle ball. I'll launch that ball into our neighbor's yard, man. I call my shot. I'm the Sultan of SWAT, the Colossus of Clout. You know.
Boom, boom.
But been playing baseball, you know, with my kids outside. It's fun. I probably take it a little bit too serious, but you know.
AMD up there for the VWAP reject, or should squeeze from here. I'm really not any one-sided on that one, but definitely potential there.
Market move up. Thus is why I waited to short again. Market's moving up. Finally broke over that big low there at 240s, 240, 250.
Yeah, it's coming back with a vengeance. I don't think I'm going to be able to get square now.
The big levels I'm watching for it are, when I'm looking at the SPY right now, this is what I'm looking at, just to show everybody. So I'm looking at that opening range high as well as the VWAP. So like I'm looking at the VWAP right here, obviously, and then I'm looking at that opening range high up here. I think those are big levels that show you who's in control, right? And so you can look at this level up here is that previous opening range high, and then you got the VWAP right here, and it's also a resistance level. And so I think those levels are big. We did just break over the previous closing price, which is another huge level. It's that blue line right here. And so we'll see what we get, but yeah, that's what I'm watching now. Those are the big levels, at least. I'm using TradeNet and TEFs. The Love, Success, and Life Show. TradeNet and TEFs. So you want to use TradeNet, here's the link. Basically operates like a prop firm, but it also comes with like a course, demo account, access to a chat room, a lot of other cool stuff. So there's that link if you want to check it out. Good way to help support our channel. We do make a commission if you sign up through us. Biggest flaw, if you're really wanting to know, is that most penny stocks aren't tradable there. So it's mostly mid and high cap stocks. Yeah, a bunch of gambling addicts are probably stressing out. They don't have nothing to bet on. Casinos are closed, you know.
But taking the odds on the weather, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You know you're addicted to gambling if you're taking odds on the weather right now. You know.
Betting against the weatherman.
Because like when I bet in sports, like I only bet about stuff like I actually know, right? Like I don't know what the weather's gonna do. I'm completely ignorant on what the weather's actually gonna do, you know. So yeah, I bet on sports that I know and where I might have an edge. But usually when I bet like $10, maybe, you know.
Oh, I always have this one winning strategy. Bet the best team once they're down.
Yeah. Marcus
It
pushing up.
works. You just gotta be patient. just like a lot of strategies?
Yeah, usually like I bet MMA mostly, and usually I'll look for like a championship wrestler versus a striker. And I don't win every time, but I win enough to have an edge. Usually people overestimate strikers' chances versus like a NCAA wrestler in MMA. And so, in every blue moon, I'll lose, but most of the time, you get a good striker versus a good wrestler. The good striker is going to lose every time. And so, that's usually my plan, is looking for mismatches where people have too much false confidence in strikers, when wrestling is probably the single best base for martial arts in general. So, I just look for those matchups and then do really well with MMA betting.
All right. Put in a starter here. Going short on space here. Trying to do a variation of a VWAP reject here with the VWAP fade, fake out fade. Risk right now is 1727. 30 cents with 50 shares is not much.
With that account, can I use TD? And thank you, bro. I'll check it out. I use Thinkorswim for charts, but your executing platform, like this is my executing platform right here. Like I'm just kind of holding it and putting it next to a chart. And yeah, I mean, I do that.
Two square breaking out there. It's a little concerning. Spot coming back here. Gotta be careful here. One that I like, it's coming back, setting up also just like a lot of stocks. At VWAP, looking like it's going to either come back or fade down here, is RAD.
Yeah, market's sideways.
All right, getting a bounce there in CrowdStrike, that breaking out there. About to get out here, guys. Yep, anything fills here, we just got to get out. Need an immediate rejection down to 1710s. Got that. So I'm waiting.
Just to show you guys in the SPY, this is that level at 245 is that opening range high. Might be a big level in the SPY at 245.30. Kind of got a rejection there already, but...
All right, I like that rejection there, guys. Now we're down to the 90s. Looking for 17s to add here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a new venue to host it at, Isaac. I hope it goes on, brother. Hey, no problem. No problem. Love, success in life. No problem, brother. But yeah, they're going to have to find a new venue. I hope it goes on, man. That's a fight I've been wanting to watch for years. It's gotten canceled like 5 times already. So I hope so.
There you go. We're probably going to spike to the 17s here. I can look to add if I can get above 1705 here. Gotta be careful there. Rejected so fast it didn't even let me. Maybe should have just taken the 1706 there, but it was a fast rejection there. Yeah, stocks are getting hit here.
I just took half off at MU, jumped in with the 200 shares, still holding another 100. Gonna take another half off here. Holding 50 more shares. Gonna get the rest out there. Another quick scalp. Up $102 on the day now.
Good job, Don.
Thanks, bro. Just I'm watching the market get rejected and look weak, and then I'm jumping in short really, really quick. That was like a 20-second trade, but
AAL looks interesting for a short.
Yeah, you know we're getting used to it, Lewis. That's right. Well, what I mean is like the overall market trend. Like if you look at the overall trend, it's going up big and then down big. It's sideways. It's just got a huge range, you know. And that's all I mean by it, is that it's not picking a direction, is what I mean, you know. It's going up big, but it's going down big too. So it's, in my mind, it's sideways. But yeah, this is my account now. I'm up $102 roughly.
Careful, guys. Spy playing a little bit of games at the VWAP. Like that rejection. All right, gonna keep an eye on AAL. All right, want to see if AAL can hold 1576.
Thanks, Tiny. Yeah, it's working really well. I think I've made money the last 5 trades. All green. After those 2 opening trades, haven't lost. Haven't lost this week yet either. Not at the end of the day, at least.
This big order at 1698 is what's bothering me a little bit, guys. That big order could flip this, so I'm staying and not adding. Perfect. All right, watching the AAL back to 1560s, and I can risk off a 76.
Devin says
fake out fade. Sorry about that, John.
Oh no, you're good. Devin said for MMA fights, yeah, I think they'll probably end up doing it at like the UFC training facilities, like where they did Tough, like the Ultimate Fighter. I think that's probably where they're gonna do it, just because that's a property that they own. They could probably get sanctioned there, and they could keep it relatively empty. The big question is not about finding a venue, because they'll probably do it at a place like that if they need to. The real problem is whether anybody's going to sanction an MMA fight right now. Hey, nice, Joseph.
Nice one to watch, John. Putting them out there, the airlines right now. They're on what we call the fake out fade or a squeeze from here on. So they're both looking good, UAL and AAL.
Yep. Marky getting rejected big there.
All right, I'm looking for one more resistance test here for UAL.
Got out for a $20 loss on MU. I might hang it up for the day. I'm up $80 on the day, so I'm probably done. I'll show you people my P&L just to give everybody an example of it. $86 on MU, 53 on AMD, and so I'm up a little bit over $80, and that's probably it for me today. See what the SPY does here. It's just about whether you think the SPY is going to go up or not. Here's the SPY moving up. Big surge in the SPY, guys.
Just added to my short, guys.
But yeah, like I said, if you also want to use the scanners that we're using, I'll post this link. You could use promo code BT15, get 15% off the same scanners. Super up-to-date, real-time scanners. A lot of benefits for traders using them for sure. Allow you to do a lot of cool stuff with them as well. And so if you want to use the same scanners as us, I'll post this link here, and you can check them out. Yeah, I'm done. But yeah, there's that link. I think they might fight here. I think they're going to fight here, but it's going to be at like a UFC training facility is really what I think they'll probably do. That's really what I think they're going to do here. And I think
Watch
that
out,
makes
might
sense.
get out right here, guys. Getting squeezed out. Just gotta be careful here. There you go, quick ejection there. All right, let's see if we can get the SPY to flip here. Create a fake out fade itself. There's 3 resistances on the 1 minute chart.
SPY's testing up. Looks like it's going to try to break that high of the day.
It created a little flag there on the 1 minute. Let's see what happens here.
Couldn't help myself. I took another position here, but might get squeezed out. Holding 100 shares left.
Big sizing thrown up on my ask. I need to pay attention to that. If it goes through on the upside, it could squeeze me out.
Try to put both of us up here. There we go. Like I said, I'm
Let's
only
see if that was a
holding,
fake out.
I'm only holding this 100 shares left. I'm up $162 on the day. Gonna hold this.
27s gets us out.
Gonna hold this over the whole dollar. If it breaks over 47, I'm gonna jump out.
I'm out. Squeeze. Got squeezed out. Man, tough market with these swings, these complete swings. I just had the feeling today that we were going to get a swing down. Should have been closer paying attention to a fade at the open. Look for bounces.
I'm gonna get out the.
Got caught today.
I got out the rest there. 177 up on the day. Made 150 on AMD alone. 86 on MU. But yeah, with that I'm done. Been growing my account pretty well the last few days, so we're just gonna try to keep the scalping mentality and just stick with that, using big market swings to adjust to it. Yeah, I'm missing
the
football.
entry. Just missed an entry there for AAL. Looking in the 40s here, so I can get short. Why not give me an entry?
Yeah, I gotta close my my thing because I keep trading even though I shouldn't, and so I'm gonna close it down. But as you guys can see here, $177.25 today. So
Good job.
no losing trades in the last 6. I don't think. I think the last 6 in a row have been all green. Mostly traded microchip and AMD today. AMD microchip. I think I had 1 trade on cannabis stock. Yeah, growing the account. Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna. You guys can watch me. I'm gonna close this down. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'll probably close the stream down. John, I must say you're literally been killing it, bro. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been going well, dude. It's been going well. Scalping methods have worked really well, and if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm not only using this strategy, but I posted a really good video about it this last weekend about kind of the mentality I have with scalping, which is basically looking for big market moves. Like a lot of the time, if you see me trade the open, I'm going to trade like a quick low of the day break with bigger size. And that's what I did this morning. The SPY broke the low of the day. And so I jumped in short really, really quick, got in and out, made 50 bucks really, really fast. And like that's what I've been doing over and over again. Not necessarily that move, but if the SPY has held resistance at the previous closing price and then it moves back to it, I'm anticipating that. And so I'll post that video if anybody wants to check it out to see kind of what I've been doing, like what my strategy in this market has entailed, because everyday green this week. But yeah, I'll post that video.
Just showing you guys there's always swings to every strategy.
Hold on, guys. Carol, also, they wanted me to tell you, they wanted me to tell you to tell me to shave my beard, and that you hate my beard, you know. My daughter's over there yelling, no, don't do it, she likes the beard. But alright, I gotta talk to my wife, guys, I'll be right back.
I don't mind it.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Watch for the stimulus bill to get filled here. There's a squeeze. They're in LUV there. Squeezing the overall market.
Alright guys, I'm back. No, sorry, I left my screen up, I see. There you go. Yeah, my daughter likes it. My son doesn't care either way. Yeah, mostly 1-to-1 AYOB. It's more so I'm just trying to keep them small, but mostly 1-to-1 for sure. Hey, nice Adam.
Starter put on there. Plus side on AAL. Just want to see if for some reason we're going to get that surge of that stimulus. Pay myself enough to find out.
Yeah, SPY looks strong.
Yeah, sometimes it's okay to pay the risk. Sometimes that's what you do. You pay the risk to find out. can also look for UAL to break out. The reason I took this one was on an LUV breakout. That's Southwest. All right, it's looking good here, guys. We're up there to the 60s. Market surging. Letting the surge happen here, guys.
Yeah, if anybody wants some suggestions on what to do while you're home, my suggestion is to be productive. You know, Udemy has a lot of sales. Learn a new skill. I've been touching up on my programming skills, kind of just learning more React, focusing on React Native, which is mobile applications. And so my suggestion is just to learn something, because you got a lot of free time. Most people do, at least. And, you know, hang out at home. Use Udemy. Check out Udemy. They got some sales going on. I'm not even going to post a referral link. If you want to learn to program specifically, you can check out Udemy. I would suggest Team Treehouse more than anything. Team Treehouse is probably the most legit one, I think. It's my favorite. There's also Free Code Camp. But yeah, just learn something new. You know, there's nothing, if we're going to be here for a few months, you can essentially learn to program in a few months, and when you do go back to the workforce, you can make a decent income. You can make 40K plus a year as a programmer, entry level. And so learn something new. If it's not programming, you know, learn investing, learn trading, learn, you know, hacking, learn whatever. But learn something, because you got a lot of free time. There's not much to do. And I know I've been hitting up Udemy a lot, just learning different stuff, buying different courses.
LK guys ripping up there. LK straight ripping.
I don't know where to invest at Flingshot. It depends, man. I don't know. Wait, there's a stimulus check? How much do we get? Isn't it like $1,200?
$1,200.
Everybody or just certain people?
No, you're gonna get more. You get 500 for each kid, bro.
What, dude? I'm gonna get $2,000, man. You know?
You're gonna get a little bit more. You're gonna get 2,400 just for the adults and another 1,000 for your kids. So you're getting 3,400.
What? When?
Supposedly, I think the first check was supposed to come out in April.
Okay. I'll take it. I think they need to do this. I think this is necessary. Listen, I'm not gonna pretend like, I'm not gonna pretend like I need this check, cause like I'm fine. Like my bills are paid. Like I'm good. You know?
Yeah.
And I know we're gonna have a bunch of self-righteous people like, hey, don't do it then. Just give it to the government. But it's just kind of like, dude, I don't know. Anything could happen, and I would rather get that check and just pay my bills for the next 4 months, and like, you know, then and so we'll see. But there's no criteria you have to meet, Mitch? It's just everybody?
You can't make over 100,000.
Both or just one? With both? So combined?
Households can't make over 100,000.
Okay, well we're SOL. We ain't getting that. You know.
Nope, that's just how it goes.
That's all right. Like I said, I don't really need it, but you know, I would have liked it. But like, I understand. You know?
Can't blame you, John. Can't blame you.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get the stimulus boost here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a little bit off here. Took off 100 just to make sure that we pay ourselves. Always pay yourself, man. I definitely recommend that.
Yeah.
At least from now on, $35 on the plus side. So just let this work. One that I'd watch also is UAL. It hasn't broken out yet, and LUV is leading. Sometimes we get leaders. LUV, that one's the best one, the one with the lowest debt concern.
75K, not 100K. Okay, so it's 75K. Yeah, so I'm certainly not getting that. Oh, it's 150K for households. I have to check. It's gonna be close. I'll have to check. It depends. Like I said, I don't know if that's the right way to put a criteria on it, and I'm not even saying that from my perspective.
Guys. I'm sorry to interrupt there,
good.
John, but 10,000, more than like 200,000 shares has jumped in dark pooled there. Look at this dark pooling action now. Whenever you see no volume move, your volume bar moved very, very small, but you're seeing massive amounts jump through and you're seeing massive spikes. Low volume, that's dark pulling orders. I can see the dark pulling setting in there, setting up there at 68s and 67s.
600 for each child. Here's the problem with having a criteria, though. No, good job, Mitch. Killing it, bro. Nice work, man.
Yeah, it's coming back.
But this is the problem with having a criteria, right? There's some people, and I'm not even trying to be self-righteous, because sometimes I don't manage my money the best, but there's some people that make 75K that don't have savings. There's some people that make a lot, but they still live paycheck to paycheck because they don't know how to budget their money, right? And like I said, I'm not being self-righteous. Sometimes I'm that person. You know, I'm okay, and like we're fine. But some people aren't, and even if they make good money, some people don't have that savings. Some people have just spent all that money on a house or whatever, and they don't have extra money to support themselves. And so I'll have to look up exactly what it is, but that's another avenue to look at and another perspective of it. Like I said, I'm not even saying that. Like, I'm okay, I'll be fine regardless. But some people make 75K a year and they spend it quickly, and they don't have any extra money to pay for their bills right now when they can't work. And so that's, like I said, you want to consider that too.
All right, guys, just paid myself a little bit there. Just kept seeing this stack here, 195 on 85s. If that blows through, yeah, we can get up there, but it could also hold. So I saw 115 or 120. Look at that, 179 there at 90s. That needs to blow through for me to get to the next level. If it doesn't blow through, then it's going to come all the way back down. So I took myself some payment here, made sure that I have money, and now I can just let the rest of the trade completely go, not even worry about it. If I don't make a single dime from here on out, it's fine. And what does that do, guys? That relieves pressure.
Yeah, nice work, brother. Killing it, man. Good job. Yeah, living out their means for sure. Too fast, 100%.
The one that I really wanted that was really hard to judge today was Square. Look at that one. And we went back to 54, like I told you, man. Those are like the ones that I really like when I have that huge risk to reward. Right. You know, even though I lost some of it, you know, I lost on it, you know, the huge reward potential there. You know, I still made $30 on the trade, but I gave myself a potential to make $4 there with 50 shares.
Right.
You make over $200 on 50 shares, and I can tell you, you're trading well.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it depends on the range, but 100%.
I always go back and look at what you risked and what you got your reward at. If you're doing 4-to-1s, 5-to-1s, and you can tackle those kinds of ranges and be patient, I really love that strategy. That really works well for me. You know, if you're a person that are impatient in trades, feel that you need to get in and out of trades, or feel that you are a very fast twitch kind of person, maybe scalping can be best for you.
Right.
And look at UAL. I'm going to put it up on the second chart here so you guys can see it. This is why I was calling for the breakout. You see UAL breaking out there from 36.25s up there to 30, almost 37s now. And the leader, this is what we're going to watch to see when the momentum dies out, is LUV. LUV broke out first here at 40, and then it just started pushing up there now to 41.
Yeah, I think a bunch of stuff's following the market today. Market's kind of ripping up now, so I think a lot of stuff's going to start following it, like CGC, AMD, MU. If I look at any stock on my chart that is over $30, they all look the same. The overall daily trend looks the same.
So with that, what I would recommend, if you see everything looking the same, you stay small until you find your winning ways.
Right. Yeah, for sure. That's why I've been scalping, because most stuff's following the market, and so I can essentially just like wait for a big move in the market, immediately jump in, get 5 to 10 cents, and then just get out. Be quick, be done. Hold on to a little bit in case it continues, and then just keep it safe.
All right, gotta watch to see. We're starting to get up there towards, let's see the resistances, guys. So look at the hourly chart. That's what's helped me at least figure out resistance. Okay, so 249 on the top side.
my neighbor's cutting his grass, man. He needs to chill out, dude. This stuff's loud. You know? It's loud, man. I get it. I cut my grass yesterday. But yeah, you ain't got nothing to do. Might as well cut your grass. Be productive. You know?
I've just been dealing with the dog, man. Dealing with the dogs.
Oh yeah, guys. I'm opening up a web web development business. If y'all need a website done for cheap, you know, let me know. I'll create a nice website, you know.
All right,
for quick.
big pullback here. Let's see if we get another rip up here. Another level up here.
Yeah, if y'all are home, don't have much to do, want a website for a business made, I can make one for cheap. You know. My man Isaac with the $1 dono. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Big pullback there, guys. Where's my LUV? Pulling back a little bit.
Exactly, kidding. Works super well.
Oh, did you see that? Look at this. 495 on 82s. Look at that. AAL, man, the volume is coming in here.
Yeah.
Definitely traders are watching this. You know it's 495, man. That's a lot of shares stacked up there, bro.
Yeah. What is that, like 49,000?
Yeah, just times that by 100.
Yeah. 49,000. Yeah.
49,000 shares just waiting there at 98s. What did you get? LUV pulled back for a second there and a quick rip. This is how you compare trade. So I'm using the sector to tell me the strength, because at the end of the day, the bailout is for the sector. It's not for specific stocks. So I'm looking to see if the sector wants to get hot.
It's not you, Isaac. It's the bandwidth is lowered. Bandwidth is lowered, and so stuff's moving slow. The stream died earlier because of that. The crazy stalker neighbor guy. No, it's not him. Not him. You're talking about the other guy that lives down the street, which is just super weird, man. You know.
22,000 shares going through at 82. To me, that's the pullback buy. So, looking for these lower levels to really hold here where it broke out of, which was 57. If it pulls back to 57, that's fine. We don't want to see it really touch 50 even.
Hey, get him over here, AY. I would love a 10K donation, man. You know? No, let him donate it, you know. Let him, I like his videos where he goes to like a Twitch stream that has 0 views and donates to them, you know. That's the cool ones to do. I would like it for the publicity though, obviously.
Oh, looking like the pets don't want to let me keep trading here.
Yeah, I feel you.
Pets are telling me, no.
We're about to buy a ferret.
Get off there, Mitch.
Yeah.
The ferret. The
yeah,
ferret,
we're gonna get a
man.
ferret. My wife's allergic to everything, so a ferret makes sense because we're gonna, like, you know, we can box them away from my wife, and then my kids and I can just play with it. We can give them a big house, and so we're about to buy a ferret. My wife's allergic to everything else, unfortunately, because I really want a dog, man. You know.
Like a dog without a bone.
I don't know, man. I really want it. So a ferret's gonna be a compromise. Ferrets are cool. I can get a leash. We can go walk. You know.
All right, guys. I'm gonna set a stop. I'm gonna go get the pets under control. I'll let this keep working here.
But yeah, guys. A few people saying so. Wait. A few people saying so. Yeah, like I said, I am gonna be starting. I still have to build my website for it, but just reach out to me on Discord if you need it. But yeah, we're gonna be doing. If you need a website built, like I said, I could do one for pretty cheap. It just depends on what it is. It's gonna dictate how much it costs. But if you want just a simple website, I could probably do it for like $300. Just a really simple, 10-page website. If it doesn't have any actual programming needs in it, I can do that really quick in within like a day. But yeah, guys, let me know. You need that? Hit me up in Discord. Tell me some ideas. We'll see what's up. And here's our Discord link if you want to check it out. Hold on. Let me get the Discord link, guys. The day you share your dick beard is the day you unsubscribe. Yeah. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Alright, also guys, if anybody wants to use the same platform as us, I'll post this link. It allows you to day trade short stocks, no PDT rule. I'll post this here if you want to check it out. Hold on, let me find it. So yeah, you want to use the same platform as us. It allows you to actively day trade with no PDT once you're approved. Comes with the course demo account, access to a chat room, and then you get to apply, and roughly everybody's approved. And if you're not, you can get a refund. For the funded account program, 70-30 split, $700 max loss, $14K in buying power for $399. Super cheap, risking less than most new traders. Saves you from depositing thousands and allows you to actively day trade and gain some experience more than anything. There's the link if you want to check it out. Go check out Trade Ideas. You can see the Nightbot posting that link above. Good luck in the markets, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, team.